Good morning, it's Tony at Smart Toyota. Today's featured vehicle, this brand new 2021 Toyota Highlander Hybrid Platinum Edition. Ruby Flare Pearl is the color. List price a little over $52,900 and some change. Let's dive in and learn all about it. Okay, beginning up front, a beautiful chrome and piano black painted grille, nice and bold. Of course, blue hybrid badging. Here's one of our cameras for our third 360 bird's eye protection. That's going to give us that surround vision when we're inside. We've got a full complement of LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, and LED fog lights standard. And then down here on the lower bumper, we've got that silver trim, parking assist, lane departure assist, pedestrian detection, dynamic radar cruise control. A lot of safety technology up front on the Highlander. And when you get into the Platinum Edition, you get everything. So the wheels and tire package, we've got 20-inch silver painted aluminum alloy wheels. Of course, we have ventilated disc brakes all the way around, anti-lock brakes, traction control, stability control, high impact over the wheel lip moldings. That's going to protect your body from brush and that type of thing. Hybrid badging on this side. This is Ruby Flare Pearl, so there's kind of a look at that color. That's an extra charge color. Your outside mirrors are folding, collapsible LED turn signals. We've got 360 cameras under here, and then there's a puddle light right here which will shine down onto the ground and read out Highlander. Pretty cool, nice feature for sure. We've got blind spot monitoring. We also have heating elements in these mirrors, so there is a lot of technology just in the mirror alone. Be careful, you don't want to replace a mirror, that's for sure. Colored to match door handles with the smart keyless entry system, which is going to allow you to open the doors. With the memory seat, it's going to be able to remember your position. Also, you can activate the rear hatch with that smart keyless entry system. We've got piano black trim on the A pillar, B pillar, and the C pillar, which really accents the side of the vehicle quite nicely. Chrome trim on the windowsills, matte black finish up around the top of the windows, and then we have this brushed aluminum flush mounted luggage rack. And then of course we do have this gorgeous panoramic moonroof. The front does slide open, and then the back part is in a fixed position, but it really sends a lot of light inside. We've got a painted color to match shark fin antenna, and our spoiler mounted up high, painted to match as well. And then notice we do have standard factory mud guards for your front and rear wheels. And notice those tail lights wrap all the way around to the side of the vehicle for added visibility. Okay, beginning at the back here, notice the tail lights. LED tail lights, LED backup lights, LED turn signals, and then we do have an LED third brake light up here. Tinted windows on all of the back windows. Rear washer wiper, rear window defrost, hybrid badging. Underneath the tailgate here, we're going to discover two cameras. So we've got the bird's eye 360 camera, and then we've got our backup camera. You can see we've got license plate lights under there as well. The Platinum Edition does come with this chrome scuff plate across the back. Really looks nice, but it also protects the bumper. Platinum badging, hybrid badging, and Highlander badging across the back. And then a silver painted lower fascia with a factory installed tow package on this particular one. Now that's an added feature. And we do have a kick sensor underneath our bumper right here to be able to kick just to open your tailgate. These are reflectors, and then we've got backup parking sensors across the back as well. So the only extra cost is that trailer towing package, Otherwise, everything is standard across the back. Okay, heading into the trunk, we do have a third row seats on the Highlander, and this particular one has the all-weather floor mats, which is this high quality protection for the back floor and the backs of the folding seats. 60/40 fold down seats. We do have the ability to fold those right here, so you just grab a hold of here and slide that on. Notice the headrest automatically kick down, so you don't need to take those out. And then you do have room back here for one additional passenger if you want. I think small kids are going to be the best for the back seats. There are some cup holders over here, right here, tie down hooks here as well, and rear seat vents and speakers back here. So you can see your heating vents up here on the ceiling line. Over on this side is one of the subwoofers for the JBL audio system. So the JBL audio system has subwoofers and additional amplifiers. That's one of those. Your rear seat belts actually tuck in. This is kind of nice. They actually tuck in. I don't know if you can see this, but you can lock them away so they don't rattle around in the back. And then you do have a 120 volt power outlet there on the side, standard. And you can see those seats once they're folded down. Really a nice amount of room in there. And then the captain's chairs can also fold down for added cargo storage, or if you need to haul something long, it's going to work really well. Your sensor for your kick gate is right there. Give it a second kick here, and that'll go ahead and drop it down. Of course, you do have a button on your remote control for that as well. So jumping into the back seat, the back doors are kind of a contrast of a faux wood that's kind of a gray wood, and then we have the camel colored padded armrest. Power door windows, brushed aluminum door handle. These are really great. These are manual shades for the back, so if you got to put your kiddos back in the child safety seats, they're not going to get scorched out by the sun, and that's on both back windows. Here's a quick look at your rear seats. Second row is a captain seat style. They do slide forward and backwards to make it easier to get out of the back. They're perforated, folding armrest. There's a cup holder down here on the floor, and then the center console has controls for your heating and air conditioning. And the second row seats, they're heated, so those are your heat switch, on and off switch. And then you do have some USB charging ports down there, and 120 volt power port. Here's a quick look at the seat folded down. So these do fold down independently. There's a quick look at our panoramic moonroof. It does have a shade, which is open right now. And then up here is where we've got our overhead vents, reading lights, passenger assist grips, dry cleaning hooks, adjustable rear seat belts. So a lot of great safety features in the back seat. The other thing I wanted to point out is notice how wide that door opens and how much room there is. So if you need to get little kids in there, it's going to be easy. Or if you got senior parents, somebody like that, you need to get in there, that's going to be super easy. And then down here, this is all a high impact ABS plastic, so that's going to protect the bottom of the vehicle against road debris, that type of thing. So overall, it's a really super comfortable, easy to get in and out for your passenger compartment. So in on the front passenger seat, I wanted to point out it's a 4-way power seat with power recliner. There is the threshold here is illuminated. You may or may not be able to see that, but there's a lot of ambient lighting on the inside of the Highlander, including right here in the door handles, kind of a pale blue ambient lighting. Bottle holders on the doors for your front passengers. And then there's a piece of trim here that almost looks like gunmetal, or almost looks like carbon fiber. It's kind of a gunmetal gray, and it extends all the way across over into the driver's door as well. So a nice touch. And then there's a storage compartment right here. Contrast stitching on the upper part of the dashboard. So this is kind of a chocolate padded dashboard with an orange contrast stitching. Full-size glove box, which is lockable. Of course, you get your owner's manuals. Here's a quick look at your center console and your driving or your passenger compartment on this side. You do have lighted vanity mirrors on both sides up front, and they do have visor extensions. All right, here on the driver's door, we do have full auto up and down windows for all 4 windows, power door locks, power mirrors, and then the Platinum does have a memory power driver's seat, which controls your driver's seat and your outside mirrors for 2 different drivers. Bottle holders down on the doors, speakers down on the lower part of the doors, and this is your JBL audio system, so there's speakers all the way around throughout this thing. There's that illuminated door sill that I mentioned before. 8-way power driver's seat with power lumbar support. Here's a quick look at those seats. You can see they're perforated, adjustable headrests, adjustable seat belts, side impact airbags. Those are heated and ventilated. Take a look at our dashboard. We've got some brushed aluminum here, and there's more of that carbon fiber style trim that I mentioned before. Odometer, dash lights, auto high beams, 360 view. This is your on-off switch for the power port in the back. Here's your tailgate, heated steering wheel, and windshield deicer. So if you're always wondering what all those switches are, that's pretty much covers it. Storage compartment right here. We do have a tilt and telescoping steering wheel that controls that. Let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, behind the wheel, this is a leather-wrapped heated steering wheel. Fingertip controls over here for some of our safety sense, our cruise control. Over on this side are controls for the information center, which is up in the center console there. We also have controls for our sound system and Bluetooth connectivity for our smartphone. Take a quick look at our wiper controls. Front wiper controls are here. Rear washer wiper controls are on the end. And then over on this side is where we find our headlight controls and also our fog lights on and off. We do have automatic headlights, so they come on and off automatically at night. Here's a quick look out at those lights. Also, we have our gauge cluster is it's that 7-inch touchscreen, so that's really cool. I'm going to go ahead and start it up so you can see what it looks like. Now, because this is a hybrid, sometimes the engine will come on, other times it won't, and that's primarily whether the engine needs the extra power or not. We do have our charging system over here for the hybrid system. There's your temperature, engine temperature, speedometer, and fuel gauge over on that side there, and then in the center is where that 7-inch information center is. And you can see right now it's showing me that I have all these passengers are not wearing seatbelts, and it's also showing me that the tailgate's open. So I'll go ahead and close that up. Controls down here. And then you'll notice once that closes up all the way, that light's going to go off. Boom. And then our information center has all of our trip information, our fuel economy. We can also use that to set our personalization settings. Digital odometer, speedometer. Take a look at our center stack. So this is the largest center stack you can get in a Highlander. Automatic air conditioning controls are here. You've got sound system controls. Here's your dynamic navigation controls. So that's standard on here. Automatic temperature controls, heated seat, ventilated seat controls for up front. You can see all of this is kind of a pale blue in color. Way down here low, let's go ahead and turn that off. We've got a storage shelf right here, and there's a little door, so if you want to run your cables for your smartphone up there, you can. Push button start. We do have all of our USB charging ports are all right down here, and then there's a 12 volt down there as well. See if we can get some light down there for you. There you go. All right, storage compartment down here for your smartphone. I wanted to show you also, we've got dual cup holders here, parking brakes. Here's our EV mode and our trail mode, our traction control, our sport, normal, and eco mode for our transmission. We do have a leather wrapped shifter, and I want to show you the backup cameras on there. So there's your backup cameras, and here's our 360 bird's eye view. So there's lots of different things you can do there. It's pretty cool technology, and you can see there's my light stand back there, and it does have the tracing assist as well, so that's pretty nice. The center console's really interesting. They use, again, a little bit more of that gray faux wood with the brushed aluminum, so it looks pretty nice across there. The center armrest is here, and this armrest kind of rolls back, so it doesn't open up like a door, it kind of slides back. And then under here is where our wireless charging system, and then underneath there is an odds and ends tray, extra storage down there, and then there's a 12 volt charger or power point down there as well. So a lot of extras underneath the armrest, and that just kind of rolls open and closes, almost like a roll top desk. Over on the passenger side, I did want to point out up in the A pillar, so like right there is another one of the JBL sound system or speakers. So a really great sound system. I keep saying that, but you got to stop by and give it a listen, find out for yourself. Overhead controls for our moonroof, safety connect, on-off switches for our door lights, map lights, sunglass holder with a rear seat mirror so you can keep an eye on the kiddos, digital electronic rear view mirror. We've got HomeLink set up in there. So the Platinum Edition does come standard with just about all of the luxury and safety features that you'd want out of a Highlander. Let's go ahead and jump under the hood, and see what we can find. Under the hood on the Highlander, the hybrid, we have a 2.5 liter gasoline engine. So this is a 16 valve gasoline engine, and it produces 243 horsepower with the hybrid synergy system. So on this side is where we find our electric motors for up front. Now the Platinum Edition hybrid is an all-wheel drive, so the interesting thing is there's actually an electric motor that covers the front wheels and the back wheels, the second one. And so for the most part, when you're driving a Highlander hybrid, if it doesn't need all-wheel drive, you're driving a front-wheel drive SUV. And then when it does need the all-wheel drive capacity, then it turns on that electric motor in the back, and that helps with increased fuel economy and gives you that extra traction you need when you need it. So that's kind of an interesting idea, that it's a front-wheel drive primarily, and then it becomes an all-wheel drive when it needs it. So the engine, the transmission, that's a CVT combination. That's going to have a 5-year, 60,000 mile warranty on that. And then the hybrid system is an 8-year, 100,000 mile warranty. And then the battery is covered for 10 years or 150,000 miles. So a really, really great warranty package. And then every Toyota has a 3-year, 36,000 mile limited warranty, and that covers manufacturer defects. And then finally, every Toyota does come with Toyota Care. And Toyota Care covers your maintenance, basic maintenance. So you're going to get your tire rotations taken care of at no charge to you. You're going to get your oil changes, your fluid top-offs, anything recommended by Toyota under the maintenance schedule is covered. And that's 2 years, 25,000 miles, literally going to save you hundreds of dollars over the first 2 years of use, and you're going to make sure you get your vehicle taken care of because the maintenance for that period of time is complimentary. Okay, there you go. That's the 2021 Toyota Highlander Hybrid Platinum Edition. This one's available for sale here at Smart Toyota today, Tuesday, January 19th, 2021. If this one's gone when you get here, don't sweat it. We can get you more. unless you're watching this video in 2025. Hey, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, feel free to subscribe. This is Tony at Smart Toyota. Thanks for watching.